Project Zomboid Build 42.6 has arrived as an unstable release and brings with it a wide range of additions, balancing tweaks and quality of life improvements that will affect everything from base building to wilderness survival. This build continues to expand the depth and realism of the game, providing more tools for creative gameplay and long-term survival. One of the headline features of Build 42.6 is the implementation of bendable fences. These aren't just visual upgrades. Wire fences now flex when zombies apply pressure, giving players a visual warning that structural failure is imminent. When enough zombies lean into the fence, it eventually breaks. This adds a new layer of strategy when building or fortifying a base. You can no longer rely on a fence holding just because it's technically there. You'll need to plan backup layers or reinforcements, especially in high traffic areas. For sandbox players, new settings let you fine-tune how many zombies it takes to damage these fences, as well as how much damage they do. This is particularly useful for modders or players who want to customize their survival experience, whether they're going for hardcore realism or something a bit more forgiving. Crafting has received a major upgrade in this patch, especially for players who enjoy wilderness survival or role-playing nomadic characters. First, let's look at the new hide clothing system. Survivors can now craft a wider variety of outfits from animal hides. These include pants, hooded jackets, tank tops, and both short and long skirts and dresses. These aren't just cosmetic additions. They give players more control over how they manage warmth, weight, and protection in a survival scenario. You'll also be able to craft clothing from more common materials. For example, garbage bags and tarps can now be turned into makeshift skirts. This opens up crafting options early in the game, especially for characters who don't have access to tailoring skills or urban loot. You can scavenge a few garbage bags and quickly put together something wearable, giving you basic coverage in a pinch. Another new item is the bone whistle, crafted from bones collected through butchering animals or scavenging remains. While it currently doesn't serve a functional gameplay role like attracting or distracting zombies, it's a sign of what's coming in future builds, especially as NPCs and deeper sound mechanics are introduced. The item can also add immersion for role players or those building custom scenarios. You can now also craft key rings from different materials, including forged metal, gold, and silver. These don't require blacksmithing skills and serve both functional and decorative purposes. Forged key rings can help organize your growing key collection, especially for players managing multiple safe houses or vehicles. Combat has seen a small but meaningful addition with the stone mace. Survivors with masonry level 8 can now craft a long stone mace using a stone mace head, stick, and other basic components. This weapon is heavy, slow, and powerful, ideal for clearing zombies in small groups or dealing serious damage when you're low on other resources. It's another solid option for players running wilderness-focused builds or self-imposed primitive technology challenges. The foraging system has also been updated to better reward exploration and skill growth. New items have been added to the loot tables, including stone mace heads, coins, metal artifacts, and forged key rings. These give experienced foragers more reasons to continue exploring wooded areas, even in the late game. A very welcome update is that foraging tooltips now display item focus categories. This means you can better target your searches for food, materials, or curiosities, depending on your immediate needs. It's a smart change that reduces guesswork and allows for more efficient use of time, especially when managing hunger or crafting projects. Quality of life improvements are always appreciated in a game as deep as Project Zomboid, and Build 42.6 brings several useful ones. First, crafting interfaces now display the exact amount of an item being used when it isn't fully consumed. This is incredibly helpful for managing materials like thread, duct tape, or ingredients used in batches. No more guessing or wasting resources when crafting or cooking. Another nice touch is that ingredient icons in crafting tooltips now scale with your font size. If you've ever struggled to read crafting menus on a high-resolution screen or small monitor, this change makes a noticeable difference. It's small, but it improves accessibility and reduces eye strain during longer play sessions. Finally, a balance tweak worth mentioning is how fences degrade under zombie pressure. When a zombie climbs through an already damaged fence, it now causes additional damage. This can lead to complete collapse after repeated use. It's a subtle but important shift that encourages smarter base design and reinforces the idea that no structure is permanent in the apocalypse. Overall, Build 42.6 adds meaningful improvements that reward both long-term survivalists and creative builders. Whether you're living off the land, building a fortress, or fine-tuning your post-apocalyptic wardrobe, this update has something for you. It's important to remember this is an unstable build, so bugs and crashes may occur. If you plan on trying it out, be sure to back up your saves. But if you're eager to experience the future direction of Project Zomboid, this is a strong step forward. If you enjoyed this breakdown, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more Zomboid updates and survival content. And let us know in the comments, what's your favorite new feature from Build 42 so far?